Hey guys, it's Briana from BrianaLeeOnline.com here doing my free ones questions interview. I did the video yesterday. I got some complaints that the sound was off, so I tweaked with my cam and messed with the settings, and everything should be good to go. So hopefully you guys can hear me good now. So let's get started. All right, interview question 1. What led me into the adult business? Well, I replied to a casting call for a Maxim style photo shoot and, like the implieds and whatnot. And I loved it. And the photographer was also a webmaster who offered me my own site, and I took it. And I started out doing non-nude modeling, and obviously have progressed from there. Question 2. Did I do anything before this? If so, what? Well, I was a Hooter girl for 3 years, and prior to that, I waitressed as well. So yeah, I was a waitress for quite a while, bartending and whatnot. And then I quit all that about 3 months after my first site launched, because I just realized that I was going to pursue modeling full time. Question 3. If I had the opportunity to go back and erase this part of history, would you? No. I don't have anything I would want to erase. I don't even consider history, really, because it's like still in the making, But, no. No regrets. Question 4. Are you open about your profession, or are there people that you would rather not know? I am open to it. I used to try to conceal it a little bit more than I do now. I was concerned about my safety, and I didn't want people at school and stuff finding out what I was doing and following me and things like that. But I just don't give a fuck anymore. People are gonna talk and hate no matter what, and I love what I do, so I am definitely more open about it now. But there are a few people, like family, who I don't want knowing, just because it's a little awkward for them to look at me like that. So that answers that question. Let's see. Question 5. How long do you plan on staying in the business? Do you have any plans when you retire? I don't really have like a time frame for anything. I plan to stay in the business for a good while longer because I'm still young, and I'm still, I just pretty much started out in the adult world. And when I retire, I'll have a degree to fall back on. Or I'll just be a cute, quaint little housewife. Question 6. Have there been any funny moments while you were working that you'd like to share with us? Funny moments. God, I don't know. I would sit here thinking about that for a long time. There's always something that goes on that's a good story to tell. But the next question I'm seeing here is there anything embarrassing that's happened to you while you're working? So that's question 7, and I'll mesh the two together. Just the other night, I still have a goose egg on my head, actually. I really do, and it hurts. The other night I was on cam with a girlfriend, and we were doing a girl show, and my dresser drawer was open, and I was leaning back, and I totally gashed my head on the edge of the dresser drawer, and it bled, and it hurt really bad, and I was like, what the fuck? What did I just do? I was embarrassed, because it was live on cam, but I don't think anyone noticed. But things like that happen all the time. Or when you're shooting and you look at the content after you're done and you're like, what is on my face the whole time? Like makeup smudge or lipstick on your teeth, food, whatever. It's embarrassing things happen all the time. Quite often. Question 8. Do you have any plans of trying anything else within the adult industry? I do. I'd like to dabble more into girl things. I'd like to book more features, dance features at gentlemen's clubs and things like that. I love doing promotions. That's my favorite aspect of being a model, because I like to meet and mingle and make friends and get out there. So yeah, I definitely do have some plans. Question 9? No, yeah, 9. Have you ever gotten any strange requests from directors, photographers, or fans, and did I do it? And yes, absolutely strange, out of this world things that you would never imagine people would get off to, but to each his own. And I have done odd requests. You know, as long as I'm comfortable, I definitely try to keep my fans happy. So, all right, question 10. What was the first porn magazine or video that you ever watched? I remember seeing porn for the first time, and my heart sank. I was probably like 7 or 8 or something, but I don't really count that as watching my first porn movie. The first memorable movie was definitely one with Jessie Jane, and I was like a young teenager. I loved it. I thought it was freaking hot, and she's been a total crush ever since. Question 11. Do you remember your first kiss? I don't remember my first real kiss, but I remember getting in trouble for kissing a boy in kindergarten. 12. Where was the last place you went on vacation? I went to Lake of the Ozarks. That was like a planned out vacation. That was like for sure I'm going to relax and have a good time. I ended up working anyway though. But I have been to Chicago recently a couple times for work, but you know, I also like saw and things like that. So I guess, you know, I kind of work when I take a vacation, but the last like strict vacation I don't even remember. What do you wear to bed? Baggy clothing like this, like what I have on now, like a nice loose tank top and some cute panties or something. So I don't like to be restricted. No bras. Exercising, love it or hate it? I hate it more than I love it, for sure. It's a chore for me. I don't ever get in the mood where I'm like, oh, I have to take out aggression, I want to work out. No. Not me. I wish I loved it more so I could eat more of what I wanted, but it's just, I don't like it. Nope. Question 15. What are my hobbies, if any? In my free time, juggling like work and school, I just try to spend time with my friends and family, get my errands out of the way. I love to be outside. I like to cook. I like to shop. I like to tan. But really, I don't have time for like hobbies anymore. Like I said, my free time consists of homework, errands, and then I like to spend time with friends and family when I can fit it in. Question 16. What would you do if you suddenly couldn't connect to the internet anymore? Well, I would be extremely crabby and irritated and irritable and all of the above because I love the internet and I love my social networks, and if you take them away from me, it's like taking a pacifier away from a baby. Question 17. If I won $1 million but I couldn't spend it on myself, what would I do with it? I would spend it on other people, of course. Absolutely. Spoil my mom, you know, my family, my friends. Make sure that they're happy. And if I couldn't spend it on myself, that's okay, because I would spend it on myself and family if I could. So, 18. What kind of things annoy you the most? Bad manners. People that are rude and don't have P's and Q's. That bugs me. It irks me. People that can't drive. And also closed-minded, hateful, judgmental people, because I deal with a lot of that within my line of work. So, you know, people call them haters, but I hate to use that word because it's so overly used. I just refer to them as people that are closed-minded. So, people that always think they're right. Question 19. Which is better, chocolate or sex? Or no, chocolate or great sex, it says. Well, chocolate can be chocolate. It can be shitty. It can be crappy and low quality. But great sex is great sex. So I'm going to have to go with great sex. I love my chocolate, though. And last question. Is there anything else you would like the Free Ones visitors to know about you? If you've actually made it through this entire video and are listening the whole time and you've stayed till question 20. That's really awesome of you. I appreciate that. I am very personable and social, and I dedicate an hour of my week to my members on my site just to talk to them and hang out and catch up, and that's just the kind of person I am. I don't have a big head. I'm very down to earth, and I am a real person, you know, and I love to interact, and you guys should never be shy, and you should hit me up on Twitter. It's twitter.com/BrianaOnline. Check out my free blog, and talk to me, message me, email me, keep in touch. You know, fans and friends made me who I am. So that's one thing I'd like you to know. I am a real person, and don't be intimidated. So thank you to everyone and free ones, and I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Bye!